Hey, what's up, everybody? I know I've been kind of lacking on putting out new helpful video content, but I've had a lot of stuff going on with family and stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know I'll be making some more videos on a more consistent basis. The first one here, I've gotten some messages of people asking me, what my favorite screen recording software is. And so I'm just gonna tell you and show you guys a little bit about why that certain ones are my favorites over others. The only one that I deleted off of my computer was Fraps, because I don't use that anymore. A lot of people have great results with Fraps, but for me personally, on my laptop, I don't have the most powerful laptop in the world, so Fraps kind of it gives good image quality, but the performance is just, the performance downgrade is just, to me, not worth having it on my computer, because it ends up eating like at least 10 or 11 frames per second off of my gameplay videos, even with the maximum amount of RAM that I have. And I don't feel like severely overclocking my processor just to be able to use Fraps. So and like I said, this is not going to be the same for everybody. This is just on my particular laptop that I have this issue with. So my first choice of screen recording software is Vande Kamp, and it's very easy to set up. You just here in the Generals tab, it's got some easy tabs to set up. You just set the folder, the output folder, to wherever you want your recorded videos to be stored at once it finishes, and you can change your frames per second limit, and you can also change the overlay and all that good stuff. Basically, the standard things that you come to know about screen recording software. And you get to also set the format here and all that good stuff, and picture screen snapshots and whatnot. I mean, it's very, very easy to use. It's pretty straightforward. And they have a free version and a paid version. The paid version removes the watermark at the top of your recording, and it also allows you unlimited recording time. But to me, I don't really see the point, unless I'm going to make like a walkthrough or something like that. I really don't need more than 10 minutes of recording time. And you can always just kind of stop the recording at about 10 minutes or about 9 minutes and 59 seconds, start over another recording, and then just merge the two together using whatever video rendering software you use. It's so it's really no big deal, and a watermark at the top of the screen doesn't really take away from the video. So that's why I like it. And also the fact that while you are recording, the software is compressing the video file for you, so you don't have to record it and then put a bunch of large files together to form one file and then render it. It already compresses and renders it for you, so you just record your gameplay, stop it, and then upload it to YouTube or whatever video site you're using. So I like the simplicity of it, and it takes very little FPS away from your games while you're recording. And as long as you have the right FPS limit in your settings, which is usually about 30, unless you have a really fast hard drive that can record at 60 frames per second. But 30 frames per second is still very smooth, so you won't have any lagging unless you have a bad computer. If you have a slow computer or a weak graphics card, you're gonna have lag anyway. But I just like that Vande Kamp allows you to have smooth videos with good image quality, and you know, you don't have to waste a lot of extra time rendering and putting together videos. Now, for those that like fraps, I can't dog fraps out too much because, like I said, you know, it gives good good image quality, and for those people with fast hard drives, you get, you know, some pretty stellar videos. But for a majority of people, fraps takes away from your performance. And let's see, the next one is Dxtory. Now this one, I would have to say, if I had a faster hard drive, I would use more than Vande Kamp. And the reason for that is that Dxtory has a ton more options. Like, for example, I mean, you've got your basic options like the overlay and your target folder and all of that stuff, and screenshots, all of that. And as you can see, but it's got like your raw cap settings, and you can choose different codecs to use for your videos. Let's see, and you can also add, you know, add commentary through an external microphone, and if you've got a laptop, it'll use that microphone. You can record commentary in your videos, which is pretty neat. You know, you can auto repeat just a screenshot. I mean, it's just so much stuff, and you can use your GPU to help you record the videos and things like that. So, I mean, it's just in these tabs right down here. He's got separate video settings, and you can also, if your video comes out to be a little bit messed up for some reason, you can use these to try the AV fix to try to fix the problem. It's not guaranteed to work, you know, but it'll kind of rebuild your databases and whatnot and try to reconstruct the video information just so it can you know, try to run optimally. So my only issue with Dxtory is that, once again, you need a fast hard drive. If you got a 5400 RPM hard drive, you may run into some issues where your video is jerky and, you know, laggy, like a lot of mine were. And I've tried all types of different settings. I turned my my FPS limiter down, and I had everything consistent like it was supposed to be, but the output was still very choppy. Other users have not had this issue, so again, it just varies from computer to computer. If you have a really high-end computer, you really won't have to worry about any laggy video at all. So yeah. Now another issue that I have is that while Dxtory it creates one video file, so you don't have like separate a whole bunch of separate videos and chunks and stuff like that to compile together. It creates the one file size that it creates. It takes hours to, well, not hours, but it takes a long time to render that much data. So I think Vande Kamp does a better job at compressing the file into, say, something, a 10 minute file in Vande Kamp, which would equate to about maybe 4 gigs or something like that. It compresses it to like 3 or 4 or even 500 megabyte size, whereas Dxtory, I recorded one video that was about 7 minutes long at a slightly higher resolution, and it ended up being 28 gigabytes. So, you know, I was just like, okay, you know, that's not gonna work for me. But, you know, for all of its flaws or whatever, or my personal opinion of what their flaws might be, I have to say that, again, if I had a faster hard drive, Dxtory would probably be my choice for recording, and it would allow me to do everything that I want to do with my videos, as far as adding commentary and cutting out sound and things like that. So the choice is really up to you guys as to what screen recording software that you like the best. Again, a lot of variables come into play: your processor speed, in strength and your hard drive speed and strength. So and it's always a better idea to record from an external device. Like I have a Seagate external hard drive, which I use a lot more now. But with Bandicam, I find it easier and faster to record, and it comes out better from the hard drive within my laptop for some reason, even though it's only 5,400 RPM. So I don't quite understand that, but I'm not going to complain. But yeah, so those are just the screen recording software that I prefer to use. I'm not going to suggest anybody to use one over the other. Just if you have a rough experience with one, try the other. That's my suggestion until you find one that works for you guys. But Bandicam is my personal favorite right now because of my hard drive. So like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'd love to have you guys as new subs. And if you have any questions about how to use either one of these, just let me know and I'll do my best to help you guys. And that is all for now. Peace.